course you will.
Blair,
Yeah.
you up for a trip?
Yes, I sure am.
I got your back.
Well, I sure am.
I
Well,
sure am.
So this
That's
sounds
a
like
good accent. Rachel, that was a very good accent.
your
I'm
next
sure
character.
I
Yeah.
am. I like that.
No, it wasn't.
So the steam thing sounds like some kind of machine.
Well, you don't know. You hear the noise it's making, and that's what you're likening it to, but you don't know
From
what
what
it's
I'm
doing because
gathering, it's probably something like boiling water or food or something like that, and
Yeah,
they have a dog with them.
you
sounds
can
like
walk
something like
back and
that.
find out if you want.
I am. That's fine.
Yeah,
How are you approaching? Stealthily, just walking
Yes.
around, announcing your presence?
Is there like any other entries?
The front door has been nailed shut. There's like large kind of like some kind of wood or something just nailed over the door to stop entry, and then the signs on the front. There's windows, but they're darkened. There's something kind of put over behind them. But you could gain entry those ways if you choose to, or you could just go around the back. It's up to you.
Would you think about going around the back?
sounds like a good idea. If we go around the back, at least check outside before we go in.
Okay, yeah. So walking behind the building, just so I'm clear on this, everyone apart from Bogart is going. Is that right?
Yes.
Bogart's going. He's just going behind everyone.
Let's see what happens first.
I'll stick close to Flair, being buddies and all.
Nice. So yeah, you go behind the building, and sure enough, you find a cart. It's maybe a couple of meters long. It's got 4 wheels in it. It's fairly well engineered for like maneuverability. And on it is a kind of weird contraption. It's glass. It's rubber. There's like a little kind of like stove on it that seems to be heating liquid. It's kind of piping through different things. And hanging off the side, there is various bottles with different names in them. They say things like lock water, swamp water, rainwater, river water, stew water. And yeah, it looks like the water's going through some kind of process and then dripping out into a large bottle.
Filtration?
Say it again?
Filtration? Something like that?
What is filtration?
Can I make a comprehend check?
Yeah, does the machine look similar to anything at the water plant we've recently came from?
Interesting. Manny, to answer your question, if you want to work out what this is, you can give me a jury rig or a comprehend or whatever you think fits your skills the best.
Right, if it's an artifact from the old age, I can get a +2, but I don't know what that is.
It's not an artifact from the old age. This looks relatively newly made.
Okay.
This looks like if you were to make something, it would look kind of like that.
Right, so it's just normal.
Because it's all just random crap that somebody's found and then made into a thing that does stuff.
I'm going to look for that maker mark.
Interesting.
I'm going to roll this first.
Yeah.
Any successes?
I have 2, yes.
Nice. Remember, you can keep one of those successes for later on. Right, so yeah, you have. Yeah, this is a filtration system, exactly like Flair said. You can see the areas where there's charcoal in it. There's all kinds of different cleaning implements and materials and minerals that you could find.
It's a filtration system, exactly like Flair said.
It is jury rigged to hell, but someone who's pretty clever managed to make this, and it looks like you could put pretty much any kind of water into this part here, and eventually something would come out here that wouldn't kill you, probably.
I think there's probably someone here, because this is not something you would just leave behind.
I will add that there is 2 smaller dogs and 1 big dog that are looking at you intently right now. They're not doing anything, but they're having a look at you.
Hello, little doggy.
Are they looking in disgust, or are they looking...
This is not
Is there any...
He likes dogs.
Is there any water rations here?
This is the dog handler.
Okay, are they looking at you in disgust? Okay. Have you got a relevant skill which you can tell me?
He hasn't showered in a few days.
Are they affronted by our very presence?
Using psychic detection with a dog who will naturally sense the intent of dogs.
If you want to get your dog to go over and make friend, give me a sick of dog roll, and your dog will go over and talk to the dogs.
Friends.
Is there any
That's
water
what- that's what-
rations here?
Oh,
Say it again, Scott.
Is there any water rations here? Like from this
This
location?
thing is filled with water rations. I mean, there's various bottles hanging off the side with the different names written on them. So, I mean, you could certainly plunder that for the water rations if
Oh
you
yeah,
choose to.
I'm definitely plundering it.
Okay, we'll come back to that, mate. Logan, Dodger, what did you get any successes?
Is it the green
6
success?
successes, mate.
Yeah, you got
Sixes.
one. You got
Yeah,
one.
One.
Your dog goes over and goes, and it comes back to you, and it says, "Yeah." It doesn't say because it's a dog. It just goes. You understand that as, yeah, they guard that for the guy that feeds them. Now, Scott, when you go to feed your rations,
Oh
a
dear.
dog gets up and growls very loudly at you.
I will take my hand off it, and I will look at Blair and be like, "Could you do that thing you do? We need water." That thing.
I know what you mean. I think I don't want to hurt the doggies.
Yeah, not
I
only
mean,
that,
this is some
you need water.
person's. Yeah,
Yeah, you
this
need
is
water.
some
We don't.
person's device, and the doggies
I
look
tame the
very,
dogs?
very kind.
So, look, what did you ask me?
Can I tame the dogs?
No, they're somebody else's dogs, mate. You can't just steal their dogs. I'll tell you what, you can certainly try.
No,
but-
don't do it.
There's
Don't
an
do
army of
it.
dogs.
Shockingly,
I mean-
you're allowed one dog at a time, mate. If you were allowed several dogs, it would make
No.
you completely invincible.
Pack.
I mean, that would be
Well,
cool though.
It would.
be. What I'll say is that there is clear. There's a door behind it which shows signs of being open and closed. There's scrapes in the ground, so there is a door that you can walk into to get into the petrol station, if you choose to.
Yeah, I'll
I
walk
think
in
I
and
might go that way.
yeah, I'll walk in and
Is
call.
there traps?
Do you want to check for traps?
Oh, let's check for traps.
Okay, give me a. Actually, you know what? Because you've decided to say it, and this is not that type of game. Is everyone helping him look for traps, or are you just ignoring them and walking in?
No, walking in.
I was gonna say I'll stealthily walk in, but it's probably just for noise more than.
If it's just one guy, there's got to be trapped. If he's got 3 dogs at the same time.
No, I'll
right.
walk in and shout. Hello.
Did
I'm
I
not
ever,
walking
did I
stealthy.
ever see the maker's mark on this?
The maker's mark. You look around for it and you do find a mark, but you don't recognise it. The
Right.
marks tend to be made by
Oh,
gearheads.
it's because we've seen one on that tractor, and I was just looking to see if it was
Aye,
the same guy.
it's not the make.
That was
it's not the mark,
Spanner,
it's
wasn't it?
Spanners.
Mm.
There is
Yeah.
marks on it. You're like, well, that could be it, but that could also just be a really bad weld. You're not sure.
Yeah.
But although this is kind of durag and it is functional, it's not like as well made as like the trailer. Someone had spent some time with that and got materials. This looks like this person's been dragging crap out. Like, I'm just gonna nail this all together, and now I've got a thing. So yeah, Logan, as you're looking for Dodger, as you're looking for tracks, Ulf just kind of like shoves you out the way and walks in and shouts hello. Ulf, what you see
Hello.
before you is there is a room that's the shelving's all been pushed to one side and it looks like someone's made a makeshift camp. You see a kind of an outline of a person lying on the floor with a blanket over them and something under their head.
Hello. Whoa. Yeah. Apologies. I didn't know you were sleeping. We didn't mean to wake you. We were just passing. We heard something, and we were just curious of what was going on. Are you okay?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sorry, you.
Lovely.
Hold on a minute. And he picks up a kind of glass and just takes a shot of it. Oh yeah. You want some?
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
please.
I'll have a sniff of it. Do I recognize it?
It is fucking gut rot booze.
Fucking hell. I'll take a sip.
It is horrific. It is. If all the dregs of all the booze you'd ever drank had been emptied together and then just left in the sun and then just get back to you, that is what
Also-
you just drank.
So in the wasteland, this is the good stuff.
Oh yeah. This is.
Whoa. Yeah, that is
The Holy Grail.
some shit. I'll hand it back.
That's what I call it, shit water.
Nice.
Right. Anyway, sorry, I just wasn't expecting visitors.
No, you're fine. Listen,
Oh,
man.
did you want some too? And he points to Flair.
It's okay. I will maybe have some. Sure, why not?
Yep, take a drink.
Listen, friend. Why you out?
Fire comes out my mouth.
Listen, friend. Why you out here?
Oh, yeah, sell water. Sell water to everyone in the West. Anyone that'll buy, I'll sell to. Name's Stu.
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Alf. I'll shake his hand.
Puts his hand out, yep, slaps his hand in
I'm
yours,
Fleur.
pumps up and
Nice to
down.
meet you.
Same again, pumps hand up and down. Where are you
You're-
from?
We
are
live somewhere.
They need water.
actually, funnily enough, we've actually got a
We
lot of
have
water. But
water.
did you build that outside?
Yeah. Well, it was me and my friends. Well, they're gone now, but yeah, me and my friends built it.
Your friends.
Did
What
you
happened?
kill them?
Kill them. They're my friends. Why did I kill them? Don't kill your friends. Friends
Some
be
people
friends.
have strange relationships with their friends.
No. It was long ago. Not there anymore.
That
Gone.
contraption is very good.
Thank you. It sees me right. Keeps me hydrated, and I find enough things that I can sell to people of the Waste, my customers, one and all.
Nice. Is it just water you sell?
Well, I have water. I have different flavors of water, and I of
Nice.
course have this wonderful, delicious alcohol that I've provided you with. I also have some other things as well. If people are interested.
How far out are we from the Ark?
2 hours.
You have you do I recognize him? Does he come from our Ark? Was he ever in our Ark?
Don't recognize this guy.
Listen, friend. We got a. I mean, we got a big place down just further down. A couple of hours away from here. I mean, if you're on your own, we have kennels and all that. You could get your dogs down, and you can
Nah,
even
not
take
in-
the machine down.
I'm not on my own. I've got me dogs, and I've got all me customers, my friends.
Yeah,
He
well,
means like a community.
Is he
Oh no, it didn't work out so well last time. Not
Yeah.
going through that again.
is he bullshitting me with customers? There's kind of because I'm just thinking there's no way we would know about this if this he's only a couple of
I
hours
heard
out.
of this.
Is he bullshitting?
Not necessarily, because remember, there's
Yeah.
some places people avoid.
So here's the thing: have I heard of anyone mentioning about a water salesman a couple of hours out from the Ark? And two, is he telling the truth about folk passing through regularly?
Interesting. Right. I'm not just going to give you that information. You're going to have to give me some kind of roll for it. I believe it'd be a manipulate roll, and it would be against his manipulate. But
How about sense emotion?
you can go for sense emotion. Yes, that sounds good.
Doesn't matter. It's just as bad anyway. Nah, I didn't get not a single success. Didn't get a fail either. To be fair, so
You could, Richard. I'm just going to throw this out. You could try asking him.
yeah.
Like,
No, I'm not building. I was more trying to think back to see has anyone mentioned it because I would ask him. Look,
if you
can't
were to
use
think back,
bullshitting
you
customers.
have never heard of a water salesman. You've never heard of a traveling salesman, let alone a traveling water salesman. Like, nobody comes to the Ark apart from people that live in the Ark. However, you've recently met a community of ghouls that could communicate just a day's journey north of the Ark.
Is he a ghoul?
Interesting you mention. Doesn't appear to be a ghoul.
Does he have a mutation?
Are you asking me or are you asking him?
Are you a mutant?
Yeah. We're all mutants on my Ark.
What's your
Yeah.
mutation?
That's a very personal question, isn't it? What's
Yeah,
your mutation?
exactly. Don't ask another man about his
I mean,
mutation. Come on.
I'm showing you my
Personal.
mutation. I've got 4 errors.
I'm not in the building, so I won't say anything.